Welcome back, and apologies for the break-in signal from Mark's vehicle. As you can see, not much has changed here. However, the sunlight is beginning to shine onto the side of her face, which is really beautiful to see. That golden afternoon light on her coat. I'm hoping it won't be too much longer before she gets up. I don't think it will be, but only time will tell. Andrew has made his way into the sighting now, so there's 3 of us here, all waiting patiently for her to do something. We were lucky, we've got into the best spots out of the 3 vehicles, so a bit of fortune there. Andrew, who made it in last, has not been so fortunate, so he's just waiting patiently, just like us, as he does know that she will get up, and that's the view he really does want to show his guests. So I believe Mark had found a hippo with some oxpeckers on it, and interesting how you can really be treated to such different sightings on the same game drive at the same time, all live, switching between the 2 vehicles. And who knows, in the future, if there are any more projects, we may have more vehicles. So exciting prospects lie ahead for WildEarth and Safari Live. I look forward to seeing where it goes, because it really would be wonderful to try and showcase some other wonderful wilderness destinations, not only in Africa but all around the world, to all of you, the viewers. Sadly, my monitor is not working for some reason, so I'm not getting the shot that Andrew is showing you. But hopefully it will sort itself out. Excuse me. I was speaking of her 2 oldest offspring, Kunyuma and Quarantine, earlier, and in the past few months they have been the leopards we've seen more than any other, and I really would like to see both of them again. And it would be interesting to know how far they are from us at the moment. They were last seen together on a property to the south of us, and they're both feeding on a kill simultaneously. I'm not sure what they managed to take down, but that was the last update we had of them, and it's quite interesting that they work together, because typically they do spend time apart. Well, you may have heard a vehicle starting up, and that's Andrew. Which will hopefully provide him with a better view. But it doesn't really matter where exciting if she comes across any potential prey or predators. So if you had any plans, it would be worth trying to get out of whatever you were supposed to be doing for the next hour. Looks like she's got a bit of blood on her neck there. I'm just going to get my binoculars out on the right-hand side of her neck. I don't know if I was seeing things. It's a bad angle from here. Yeah. Excuse me, there certainly is some blood on the right-hand side of her neck. That could be from anything. Quite a hard place for her to groom herself where the blood was. If we do see the other side of her neck again, we'll probably notice some of that. So I'm not sure what it could be from. Possibly from a kill she made, or possibly she got ever so slightly wounded. There you can probably see it a little bit better. Or am I imagining things? Andrew, can you see it there? Or is it difficult for you through that smaller monitor? It must be. Well, goes up the tree, that'll be great. I don't think she necessarily will. She was looking up the tree earlier and sniffing around. I wonder if she hasn't stashed a kill at the base of it. Not likely, but let's wait and see. Have you got a decent angle there, Andrew?
Can go foot forward.
Okay, we'll just see when she decides to go. Goes up the tree, that would be a pleasant surprise. Quite an easy tree for her to climb because there's an initial break in an old branch that could act as a stepping stone for her. Not that leopards have any trouble climbing trees, but this one would be easy. She was sniffing the tree then, flaring her lips up, which opens up excuse me, which opens up an organ known as the Jacobson's organ, and it helps process scent and smell. Now, I'm wondering if she'll scent mark against this tree. I'm guessing she might, but she's obviously smelling the scent of another leopard that's passed through this area, and therefore curling up her lips and almost looking like she's snarling. But she's not snarling, she's simply processing the smell. Andrew, sorry, watch out here. And aren't we lucky? A leopard on the move is something that we always hope to be able to share with you. It's been a long time since I have. And she's heading in a direction that suits us for now. Back into the center of the as opposed to either one of our southern boundaries or western boundaries, which are quite close to us. All good, Andrew? Yep. cool. Sorry. Again, sniffing intently, so another leopard must have passed by here. That's catching her attention. Or possibly not necessarily a leopard, it could be another animal, a source of prey potentially. But I would guess that it's another leopard that's passed through here. Maybe one of her sons, Karula or Quarantine, or possibly Mvula, the dominant male of this area. There's also another big male called Tingana that also does overlap a little bit into this area, but we see Mvula more commonly than Tingana. Take this opportunity to just loop a little bit ahead of the direction she's heading, and that way giving the other vehicles a small chance to also have a decent view of her. So bear with me, but it's only fair that we try and share this out as much as possible. And I know that where she's heading is going to be out into a big open clearing, which is just in front of us here. And let's just rather wait for her here, let the other vehicles view her for now from where they are. Maybe we can stand by here. Have you got any idea where she is at the moment, Andrew?
It's a negative.
Okay, not to worry, she will continue towards us, I'm sure. Other vehicles have started up, so that sounds promising, although they are reversing, which is not promising. So she's started moving parallel to this road that we've just come out to, which is fine, but it does mean she's veered off considerably from the northern direction that she was heading in. But we're in a favorable spot here because, oh, look at that. Be able to reverse as she comes towards us is a unique occurrence, but it's really, really wonderful to be able to show you. And there's a little termite mound that she's also heading to. She's not far away from it at all, maybe 50 yards, 50 feet. And let's see what she does here. If I'm in the way there, Andrew. She's crossed straight over. that's not a problem because we're in a very maneuverable vehicle, and we'll continue to try and follow her for as long as we can this evening. Isn't this just great, folks? And she's scent marking quite profusely. She did the same thing on the marula tree just before she continued walking down the road. And that's obviously the plan for her. She hasn't been here for a long time that we know of. And because of that, she may be very focused on scent marking and re-establishing that this is her territory, letting other leopards know she's around. Now, what I learned this morning is that being the cameraman and filming an animal off-roading when we're bouncing around like this is very difficult. So bear that in mind if the shot is shaking from side to side. It's the vehicle's fault, and Andrew's got no way to counteract that. Look at this beautiful golden afternoon sunlight. Let's hope she tucks into it again. Oh, perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. Can I get my camera ready in time? No. Okay. I'm going to keep moving forward, and there we can see, sorry Andrew, but you did just scent mark on that tree again. We'll have a little bump here. Gosh, I'm feeling she's going to get really involved with this. Look at this, this is really beautiful. And often when they find the opportunity with a fallen down tree like this, they really do give it a good rub. And more scent marking there, you can see. Beautiful. Trying to do is take the path of least resistance to get us into an open clearing that I know that she's heading towards, or a relatively more open area. So again, bear with me for a few seconds as I concentrate on getting us into a spot where we shall get a great shot of her. Probably got about 10 more minutes until the sun sets. There is a chance that she's going to come up onto this termite mound, and if she does, come on Karula, we're hopefully going to get a beautiful view of her peeking her head over the other side. They'll use it as a vantage point. Fairly, oh, here she comes. Look at this. Oh, we're on the wrong side, but we can creep forward a little bit. Too slow. And again, she scent marks on this beautiful big jackalberry tree. Wasn't that just an incredibly great shot of it walking towards us through that beautiful golden afternoon sunlight in the grass? And then up onto the termite mound. Things are going really well. and let's hope this can continue. Again, because we know where we are, I'm not going to follow her directly, and just like Andrew, who's come out onto the road here. Now, Andrew is actually heading towards that. There's another termite mound that I think she's heading towards. So let's just wait here and hope she does the same thing. So Andrew, be ready on the top of that termite mound in the golden grass. She could well pop up there.
Hello everyone. Being out in the bush and being out there live has its technical challenges. We're experiencing some of that now and are working on it as fast as possible to get it sorted and get you back in the vehicle with us.